What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Couple Things.
With Shawn and Andrew.
Today's another fun one. It's reacting to your most embarrassing stories. I love these because if you guys have been with us for a while, we have shared all of our embarrassing stories. We probably should do another one and share some more because I feel like we're racking them up, you know?
Yeah, we're just piling on the embarrassing stories. But you
Yeah.
like these because you get to spread the love a little bit.
Yeah. Let me just add one for you real quick. I don't even know if you know about this, but we were recently working with the military and we were out in the middle of the mountains. And in order to go to the bathroom, you had to just like pop a squat.
Okay.
And I went and popped a squat on the side of the mountain where I thought nobody would see. And as I'm like full pants down, doing my business, what comes around the mountain but a helicopter filled with all the guys.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Did anybody say anything to you?
From the helicopter?
There's no post comments made.
No post comments, but I mean, it was obviously an interaction, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. You did not tell me that.
Yeah.
Today, we have a comment from Becca Smith as a comment of the week. She said, started listening to your guys' podcast and appreciate your mindset, faith, and family approach. Listening to the interview with Hunter and Devin where you discussed the postpartum protocol you followed as a couple. Would you mind sharing that? I'm 33 weeks pregnant with our first baby and would love guidance on preventative measures. What's fun is we actually were able to send her a link with the things that we do, as ridiculous and potentially unhelpful as they may be. I feel like it was helpful for us to at least have somewhere to start and say, hey, this is a game plan of how we're going to try to avoid this and work together. And then, we evolved and grew as a team. It was good.
I love how, if you guys aren't familiar with the protocol, you should run them through it, but it is completely formulated and put together by you, which I think just is really endearing and goes to show how amazing of a teammate you are.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, it might not be helpful at all. So
give them like a quick summary of your protocol postpartum.
I think it's like 12 different things that we try to do. Some of them are be outside as much as possible.
Even if I didn't want to go outside, Andrew would like set up the coziest chair in the sunlight and almost like come grab my hand and very gently like take me out there. And
people who have had kids, you know that first 6 weeks, it's like a weird haze of life that you're living in. So a little sunshine goes a long way. Only watch comedy movies.
Yep.
You're going to watch anything. If anyone offers to help you, take them up on that. So those are a couple things. But
meal trains are, I used to, before we went into kids, I was like, oh, I don't want a meal train. You know, I've pickier preferences or whatever it is. No, meal trains are absolutely incredible.
I agree.
Incredible. Okay.
Because it actually allows the community of people around you to be a community. It's nice. So that's a nice little heartwarming start to the episode. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the juice, shall we?
Yeah.
So we thought it would be fun to read some of your most embarrassing stories since we've shared so many of ours. You sent us these via Instagram. If you don't follow us there, head on over and give us a follow. We put out way more content on Instagram than we do here on YouTube, just because it's easier to, frankly. But you can also follow our podcast Instagram if you're not already, so you can participate in the next time we do an episode like this. So you already shared an embarrassing story.
Do you want to share one?
No.
Do you have any new ones?
I don't right now.
Uh-huh.
I don't, but I'll start making notes.
Okay.
So I can share them later. We have 17 stories. You want to
Wow.
start with the first one from
Sure.
Paige?
From Paige. I was staying over at the in-laws' house. They go out for the evening, or so we thought. Husband and I take advantage of alone time. Spicy time commences. Mother-in-law walks right in. Full view of the spicy nakedness that is happening. We could have picked a better place to do it, but hey, life happens. I helped her put groceries away 10 minutes later.
Wow, 10 minutes. It would have been 2 for us, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
You know
my
what I'm saying?
gosh.
Oh, man.
Could you I could not imagine if my mother-in-law.
That'd be tough. Yeah.
That'd be tough.
I don't want any parents or kids.
Mm-mm.
I don't want any direct family
No.
seeing that.
I don't
Anyone
even
else, I
want
feel
the
like
dog.
Yeah.
Like the dog needs locked out of the room.
Yeah. I feel like really anyone else outside of parents or kids or I could cope with. Friends.
Yeah.
We have a story there.
Yeah.
But
we unfortunately had a friend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
Got
All
a
right.
big show.
Paige actually has two stories. Her second is, I was so sleep deprived in the trenches with the newborn. I'm on a phone call, leaving a message for a doctor's appointment. I end the call with, thanks, give me a call back. In Jesus' name, amen. That's great.
Oh, that's funny.
That's amazing. I think we can hang with Paige.
We can hang with Paige.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing those, Paige.
You got Megan.
Okay. Megan says, I was 30 years old and heading into my first colonoscopy due to symptoms I was having. When the procedure was complete, my nurse just kept giggling while she was working on the discharge paperwork. I kept asking, what was so funny? Next, the doctor came in. He said that the procedure went great and kept smirking himself. So I said, what's so funny? He then proceeded to tell me that while I was getting my anesthesia, I proceeded to look at him, spank my bare butt, and ask him, are you ready for this? No way. He laughed and said it will be a moment he remembers and shares with colleagues forever.
That's awesome.
These are fantastic so far.
These are fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. That is good stuff.
Can only imagine what doctors hear and see as patients are going under.
Oh man. One thing Shawn and I are always trying to do, especially with everything we've got going on a day-to-day basis, is eat clean and fuel our bodies in a way that actually supports how we want to feel. We're pretty health conscious people, wouldn't you say, babe?
I think for sure. And that's why we're big fans of high protein, zero sugar snacks like Chomps. We love that they use real, thoughtfully sourced ingredients like 100% grass-fed and finished beef, antibiotic-free turkey, and no weird additives or sugars. It's just real protein and spices, which is really rare to find.
Protein is in too right now, babe. Protein is in. And if getting enough protein is important to you like it is for us, each Chomp Sticks has over 10 grams of protein and 0 grams of sugar.
Yes, it does.
Whether we're headed to the gym, chasing kids, or running between meetings, it's a kind of snack that keeps us going without compromising what we're putting in our bodies or leaving us feeling, sluggish.
Yeah. Our office is always stocked with every kind of Chomp Stick out there, but our team's favorite is currently the jalapeno beef. We keep them in the car, gym bags, even the diaper bag, because let's be honest, life doesn't slow down and we get hangry. I get hangry. So if you're looking for a high quality protein snack that actually tastes good, Chomps is where it's at. Get 15% off plus free shipping on your next order of Chomps meat sticks at chomps.com with code Shawn.
Again, that's code Shawn for 15% off plus free shipping at chomps.com. CHOMPS.com. You got Janice.
Janice. I was home alone one time in high school and a man showed up at my house. I didn't see his truck or car anywhere. He just came around to the backyard and started playing with our pool water. We made eye contact from the window and he said, "Hey, can you please let me in? I need to talk to someone and you won't answer the door." I was so scared I called the police. The police came, ran after him, and then I realized he was actually just our pool guy. He had parked down the street so he didn't block our driveway, and he was asking for me to let him in because he rang the doorbell twice to talk to someone about the poor quality of our pool water in the bill. Oops. We never looked at each other the same way again.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I mean, she kind of did the right thing, though, right?
Yeah.
But also, yeah.
Dang, getting the police called after you?
Yeah.
I wonder how often that happens. People who do work at other people's houses.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably not uncommon.
No. I mean, the police were almost called on my dad for checking in on friends of ours.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Next one's from Robin. I own a very small shop. I thought I was alone and farted. Looked up and there was a customer. Yep. I wanted to die. Just the two of us in there knowing what happened.
Yeah, that'd be
and you're like own your own little boutique shop. It's probably got her personality all over it. And she just Now it's forever going to be associated. That's
Jasmine. I was in high school and I went to say hi to who I thought was my friend. I literally walked up, smacked her butt so hard, only to find out that she was not my friend. I literally wanted to disappear. I've never been more embarrassed in my entire life. Safe to say, I never did that again.
I've done that several times. Yeah, that's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah. I think I've shared that experience, not slapping a butt, but when we were first dating and I was trying to like learn all your friends' names and like get used to the whole group, I came to a football game once and I was so trying to like fit in. And a girl was walking towards me and I was like, oh, this is one of like Andrew's close friends, girlfriends. Like I definitely recognize her. And I went all in, super excited, gave her a hug. And it was like mid hug. I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually Andrew's ex-girlfriend.
So, you talk about that story a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of scarred by it.
Yeah. It's okay. I never had, fortunately, any disastrous breakups. So there's no bad blood. No, never. I never had a dramatic.
Great.
Don't eye roll me. Don't eye roll me. All right. Let's see. Chloe says, I work in an office setting for context. I went to the bathroom one morning and was sitting on the toilet and knew someone else was in there with me. I started peeing and the most unhinged, monstrous fart left my body. It echoed in the toilet bowl. The phrasing of this is killing me. Oh my gosh. I was so mortified that I slapped my hand over my mouth with my jaw on the floor. I started silent laughing in disbelief. But that unfortunately pushed more air from me and made the farts continue with each laugh. The other person in the bathroom with me left so fast that I'm not sure they even stopped to wash their hands. I texted my best friend at work to go to the hallway to make sure it was clear before I exited. I now tell this story to people in the office, but as if I was the person who heard the fart instead of released it.
Oh my God.
Psychotic, but my identity is still concealed. I will never own up to that. What? Oh man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Some of these people are great storytellers.
They are.
Really fun.
And when I resigned from working at Chick-fil-A, I wrote a resignation letter, but put the wrong name for the owner. I had worked there for 4 summers and definitely knew who the owner was. I'm still so embarrassed to this day.
Oh man.
I mean, that's not bad.
I really don't like this. Happened recently with a teammate of Jets, one of their parents. I called him the wrong name after like 8 games. You know, you spend like 8 weekends together. That's not fun.
No.
I take knowing people's names really serious because I feel like it's just the most basic form of respect. And then you get it wrong and you're like, frick. I feel like I disrespected that guy. So, anyway.
Okay, babe.
Shay says, I was wearing pantyhose and slick gaucho type pants that were, I guess, slightly too big. I was in line at the store waiting to check out and I got cold. Looked down and my pants were around my ankles. I didn't understand how I didn't feel them fall. I have not been to that Academy Sports ever since. Worst part is I went to school with the cashier, so we knew each other. Wow.
That's rough.
That's crazy.
You just look down and you have no pants on?
What are gaucho pants?
They're those like, think athletic top, like leggings tops, but then in same fabric, but then they go like this.
Oh, interesting.
They're like super baggy.
Okay, interesting.
You would have seen them around middle school.
Are they like easy to not notice if they're slipping on your legs?
The gauchos that I owned were quite tight around the hips, so I'm not sure how that's possible.
Interesting.
But Amanda, when I was a freshman in high school, I was walking down the stairs and ended up falling down 6 steps in front of a group of probably 50 classmates walking down the stairs as well. No one stopped to help me, so I just sat there for about 10 minutes until one of my friends happened to see me and helped me hop to the nurse's office. I ended up breaking my ankle in 2 places and had to wear a full leg cast for too much. Wait, those 50 people actually suck.
That's not embarrassing. Dang, 10 minutes also. At some point, I mean, no, I would say the threshold is about 5 seconds. If someone's not getting up on their own, you're like, that's probably something wrong.
Also, the 50 classmates that witnessed it and just kept walking, not nice.
Wow. Sherry says, I went to visit my boyfriend's family for Thanksgiving. It was the first time I was meeting them. We arrived late at night after his parents had gone to bed and went to sleep in the guest room. The next morning, we were having sex, and suddenly his mother opened the door and walked right in without even knocking, and that's how I met her.
That's unfortunate.
That's tough. That's not how the mom wanted to start Thanksgiving. That's not how Sherry wanted to start Thanksgiving.
I'd like to know how that ended up. Is
Are
Sherry
they
still
together? Yeah.
still with him?
That's crazy. I mean, in the previous story, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
if you know someone, it's not your first impression, that situation.
But if that's your first impression,
yeah,
and you're at their house,
it's tough.
and it's Thanksgiving, and it's the first time you're meeting, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, mamas, real talk. When's the last time you even thought about wearing a push-up bra? For me, it has been forever. After 3 kiddos, comfort is key. And honestly, the idea of underwire and padding just sounded like a hard no. But then Skims sent me their push-up bra, and I was like, wait a second. This is actually so good. It is the only push-up bra I have tried that doesn't feel stiff or overdone. It's soft, super flattering, and gives you that natural lift. Like before kids kind of lift, if you know what I mean. Not bulky, not awkward, just a really great fit that makes you feel confident again. It's nice to have a go-to push-up bra that actually feels good when I want a little extra something. I genuinely love this one. Shop the Skims Ultimate Bra Collection and more at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know I sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. Rough, Sherry. Sorry. Lindsay. During a youth activity, we went horseback riding, and I didn't know I was allergic to horses, like deathly allergic. The instructors are giving a training, and my eyes start swelling up, and throat is getting tight, and I'm wheezing at this point. We finally get to the horse ride, and I'm looking like Will Smith in Hitch. I get on the horse and can't see anything. So I go to get off the horse, and my bra gets hooked to the saddle. The horse continues walking. I have the giggles. Sorry. The horse continues walking as I'm being dragged along the side, hanging by the middle of my bra. The instructor sees what's happening and stops the horse and tries to pull me off. In doing so, there goes my shirt, my dignity, and pride as I flash the instructor and everyone in view. I end up leaving due to the embarrassment and spend the next hour using an inhaler, antihistamine, and Benadryl cream to calm the hives and allergies.
Wow. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
But honestly, at some point, you're like, all right, I'm more concerned about the allergy than I am the modesty.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean.
But all of it together is just.
Yeah.
That'd be overwhelming. All right. Sheila says, in high school, I was a freshman who made it to the varsity cheer team. I was the top of our pyramid. As we all got into our spot, I sneezed so hard and I made the entire pyramid fall. First day of school. It was like a movie. Dang.
It would feel unfortunate, but doesn't sound too embarrassing, you know?
By the way, I was the top of a pyramid recently, and that is so sketchy up there.
Really?
Maybe, I mean, I know I'm 220 pounds, so it's probably more dangerous, but there was a couple times I almost fell backwards. Like, well, I don't want to fall backwards. So then I tried to fall forward, and I was like, I also don't want to fall forward because it's not like it's too much of a distance to fall that you would be able to do so gracefully.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Jamie, I was in a gym challenge. You go every day and compete for a minute or so at an assigned task, and your team earns points. I had just had my second of 3 babies. The task was jump roping after a sprint. You can probably guess what happened next. I peed the floor. Not only that, but the trainer was counting every time I jumped and watching my feet as the pee pooled.
Wow.
It's 12 years later, and I'm still mortified. I laughed it off, and most women at the gym empathized, but OMG, so embarrassing.
Oh, man.
May I recommend a pelvic floor therapist?
Dang, but she really kept going, so respect.
That's impressive.
Respect. Danny says, when I was 18, I was at a party flirting with 2 girls. They said something funny, and I smirked, releasing a bit of air out of my nose. Their face changed completely, so I felt that something was awkward, but didn't know what. I went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and saw a thin string of snot hanging down from my nose to my mouth, but it was so thin that I didn't notice it and kept on speaking to the girls. Horrible. Yeah, that's a bummer. You ever like been talking to someone and you just are so convinced there's something on your nose?
Yeah.
And you're like, I got a booger. I got a booger.
Yeah.
That actually happens to me a lot.
I know, but you're very aware of it.
I got these uneven nostrils too. And
You
it's like,
do.
what do I do with these
Your
things?
dad had them too.
I know. Is it
It's
genetic?
such a thing.
Is it genetic?
It has to be.
Guy has uneven nostrils.
They're very uneven.
But anyway, I feel like the boogies just don't come out right.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, when I was in 6th grade, I grabbed a pair of pants out of the dryer to wear to school. When I arrived, I stood in the hallway with a group of friends and my crush. I felt what I thought was a dryer sheet in my pant leg. I reached down to pull it out, and it was a pair of my underwear that had the day of the week on them in big letters. My face turned blood red and I started sweating. I immediately ran and found the nearest trash can to throw them into. I just knew my crush saw it, and life as I knew it would be over. I'll never forget that for as long as I live.
Dude, middle school is
I know.
peak embarrassment.
It's just brutal. You're so awkward, and like you think everybody cares so much, and
yeah, it's fascinating how that happened. Is it hormones, or is it the fact that like you're really experiencing a lot of new things for the first time and inevitably somewhere are going to go wrong?
A lot of both.
And people are most judgmental probably at that phase. Yeah, it stinks.
I think a lot of it has to do with hormones. Like developmentally, like you're not even close to an adult, but like you're not a little kid, and a lot of hormones are happening.
Yeah. All right, last one.
It's summertime, but instead of relaxing, are you stuck in the meal planning rut, the cycling through the same old dinners while juggling work, family, and all the busy summer activities? I totally get it. That would be us if it weren't for Home Chef.
Listen, with over 30 options each week, we basically just pick meals that fit our schedule and taste profile, including quick recipes and oven-ready trays that make family dinners a breeze.
Seriously, guys, one of my favorites so far has been the creamy Parmesan garlic chicken. It's juicy, flavorful sauce. It has easy sides, all in under 30 minutes. Plus, all 3 of our kids have loved it too, so it's a huge, huge win. Users of leading meal kits have rated Home Chef #1 in quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe, plus ease. And it's so obvious to us why. We love Home Chef.
I rate it #1 as well.
Same.
And for a limited time, Home Chef is offering you, our listeners, 50% off and free shipping for your first box, plus free dessert for life.
What was that?
Free dessert for life. Go to homechef.com/eastfam.
That's homechef.com/eastfam for 50% off your first box, plus free dessert for life.
Homechef.com/eastfam. Must be an active subscriber to receive the free dessert. Melanie says, I used to be my city's mascot for special events. I was a big fox. So for one event, they had me dress up and play with kids at a physical activity day. I had no help getting dressed, so I started off already breaking a sweat. The head was super wobbly, so I tied it tight to make sure it wouldn't bother me. Nobody told me that I wouldn't be able to take breaks for the full hour. Things started off great, but quickly took a turn when they made me run around, do jumping jacks and burpees. While the mayor was giving a speech, I was holding a little girl's hand and everything went black. I fainted. I fell face first and they called 911. The paramedics couldn't take off my head because I'd put it on so tightly. When they finally did, our local news station was there with a camera in my face. I retired my mascot career that day.
Oh,
Wow.
That's brutal.
Dang, that's crazy. Those were good.
Those were good. We got some good giggles.
Those
out
are
of
one of
that
my
one.
favorite. Yeah,
The toilet bowl
the butt smack.
echoing. The butt smack is good.
Oh, man. Which of those strikes you as the most embarrassing?
Me?
Yeah.
I think the butt smack.
Most embarrassing?
Because, like, farts in a bathroom, though embarrassing, it's like that's kind of the place for it, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, at least you're in the most appropriate place.
Yeah.
As, like, a woman laying in a vulnerable place, like on a operating table, and, like, saying that drugged up to your surgeon would be pretty embarrassing.
Dang.
Funny, but very embarrassing.
I think the first time meeting your potential mother-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
That's tough.
That's more like mortifying.
It's like tragic. That's
Yeah.
just like the end of that story. You know? Oh, man. Well, That was fun. Thank you all for submitting those.
I love these episodes.
I did too. It's fun to. It feels like some type of interaction. Also, we're due for a live stream.
We are
sooner than later.
A live stream that will most likely work this time.
Oh yeah. We have such good luck with those.
We do.
If you made it this far though, please hit the like button and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on. We are back in full force. The fall is upon us. And you know what I realize I like about the fall?
What?
It's like the most routine-oriented time of the year, I think.
Yeah.
School starts.
I agree.
And football season is here, and it's just great.
I highly, highly recommend just dropping some little pieces and some little gold, like
nuggets.
There you go. Your way. Stay tuned and stick with us because we have something really exciting coming for a couple things in the month of September that you guys don't want to miss.
I have a hint of what that is, but not a full idea.
Really?
You're just saying like the singular announcement or the whole series we're going to do around it?
The whole series.
Okay, great.
We have a huge, really fun series coming your way that is unlike anything we have ever done before. And I am really excited to finally share.
Actually, let me say this to up the ante of mystique around this. I'm actually not that excited to do this series.
Why?
Yeah, because some of these things better off in the rear view. But
really?
Yeah. Anyway, so
stay tuned. I'm at a place where I'm like on a high.
Okay, good. Yeah, good for you. I'm pumped for you.
Oh, baby.
Anyway, that's all we got. Thanks for listening. I'm Andrew.
I'm Shawn.
Till next time.